Hi Cancers, welcome to your reading. If you're new to the channel, I do timeless readings, which means that whenever you find this video is when you're meant to hear the messages within it. And in case you subscribe, I upload my new videos for Cancer and Capricorn on Thursdays. Also, for those of you guys who are interested, the deck that I'm using today is called the Morgan Greer Tarot. And as always, if you guys are interested in getting a personal reading, my information is in the description below. Also, I do want to give you guys a heads up that sometimes the cards like to flip over in the deck. I do see them. However, I usually only take cards that jump out of the deck like these ones have. Right? So usually if they'll jump out in a group that's too big, I'll go ahead and put them back into the deck and continue shuffling. But my main goal here is to get you guys roughly 8 or 9 cards, and then we can get started on your reading. So I'm just going to keep shuffling until we get roughly 4 or 5 more cards, and then we can get started. All right, Cancers, so now that we have 8 cards, we can get started on your reading, but I do want to give you guys a quick reminder that in case you enjoyed the reading, the best way to let me know is by leaving a like or a comment. However, your overall energy here is the 6 of Pentacles. So whenever I see a 6 of Pentacles, I know that there is some kind of situation that involves generosity, right? And I think that just based off of the way that the cards were shuffling today, I'm thinking that there's a lot of chaotic energy involved right now, right? So I'm thinking that all that is coming as a result of this charity or kind of lack thereof. I feel like for some of you guys, charity feels like a two-way street right now that people aren't really respecting a whole lot. So I think that you guys are trying to do your best when it comes to interpersonal connections and maintaining the, shall we say, fairness and even-handedness of this, because even just like looking at this person has a scale, right? So it's like he's being generous, but he's still being kind of fair about it, right? And I think that that's an idea that's sort of easy for you guys to reconcile, but maybe not so much for other people. And I feel like people aren't really acting accordingly to your fairness, right? And that's a very interesting concept. It's not very much, it doesn't feel like a quid pro quo kind of a situation. I just think that you're not receiving as much sort of fairness and even cooperation, I feel, with the 6 of Pentacles as you're willing to put out, right? So here we have the Page of Rods with the 6 of Wands. So just to clarify, the rods and the wands are the same. It's just a different name in the tarot suit. But like I was saying, with the ace, or rather the Page of Wands, we know that there is some kind of a message incoming, right? So that's oftentimes the beginning stages of a message to me. And I'm thinking that for a lot of you guys, something is kind of brewing in the sidelines that's going to end up being very good on your end, because the 6 of Wands is the victory card, right? It's the card of going out to war and coming back a hero. So I'm thinking for a lot of you guys, whatever this Page of Wands energy is, it's coming in with a lot of positivity, right? Because the Page of Wands can sometimes get a lot of bad reputation because they're a little bit flighty. Maybe they can be representative of a person that comes in and out of your life. But I'm getting for sure that this is more of like a messenger type energy rather than like somebody who's not interested in maintaining kind of like stability, if that makes sense. But we have here this Queen of Swords with this 4 of Wands in reverse. So I do just want to point out that you guys have a lot of wand energy, right? So you have the 3, the 4, the 5, and the 6. So for you guys, there's going to be a lot of progression, because I know that whenever we see the same suit progressing, it's because you guys are going to see a lot of that fast, quick movement in your own lives, right? And I'm seeing, like I said, the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that you guys are going to see a lot of that quick movement. I think just now I said 2 when I meant to say 3, but either way, be prepared for movement that might actually be a little bit faster than you were expecting. I feel like in the past, the situation has been a little bit slow, and it's all just kind of picking up steam all at once. But with this Queen of Swords here, I'm getting that there might be somebody here who is a little bit on the cold, calculating side, and not so much the emotional, empathetic kind of side, right? So with the Queen of Swords, it can be representative of air signs such as Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So I'm getting that for a lot of you guys, you might have this kind of person in your life, and they're not being too terribly receptive to your ideas, right? So for some of you, even though I think this is a very small group of you, it might be, I'm getting a same-sex relationship, but this person is an air sign and they're not exactly too terribly keen on the idea of commitment or like moving forward in a relationship. But I feel like for the more larger group of you guys, this is somebody who isn't keen on whatever it is that your ideas are, right? Because this 4 of Wands, for one, can represent commitment, but can also represent celebration. So I feel like they're not celebrating your ideas and the things that you stand for. And the Queen of Swords has sort of that tendency to be very condescending, very just emotionally constipated, for one, especially when she's in the reverse, right? This is the kind of person who will say that feelings are unnecessary and that facts and logic should always rule over every situation, right? That's the kind of attitude that this person is taking. So that's why I feel like this person is in this energy where, like, especially if you have an idea that's a little bit more on the emotional side, they're very quick to veto it. But either way here, we have these 2 energies here with the 3 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups, to me, talks about almost very similar energy to this. This is reunion energy, but it's also celebration energy. So I'm getting that perhaps these 2 energies are linked together and you're not experiencing that congratulatory celebration energy anywhere, right? And that can be a little bit unfortunate, but I am seeing that later on you're going to see your wish fulfillment in the end. So definitely take solace in that. But with this, I'm getting that there may even be some kind of a reunion that might be blocked or postponed, right? Because the 3 of Cups is the reunion energy, like I said before, but to me it really feels like that kind of energy where you go out and you drink with your friends and just have a nice time. But because it's in the reverse, that's kind of what it feels like to me, that it's not happening, even though you have this 3 of Wands, right? So the 3 of Wands is the kind of energy where you've already taken your action and now you're waiting to see what the response is, right? So I'm guessing that for a lot of you guys, you've done all that you can, but you're still in this energy where things aren't quite coming out the way that they are supposed to, right? And I feel like this is your current energy, but you're moving forward into this and this energy, right? Where you receive this message, or you receive sort of this lifeline almost that brings with it a lot of this abundance and victory. And then you also receive this wish fulfillment and this lack of conflict, because I feel like with you guys for a long time, you've been in this scenario where there's just been a lot of conflict and competition, right? For some of you, it might be romantic competition, but this feels more like a general reading. Either way, I feel like you guys are really starting to move out of this energy and move into an energy that's a lot more conductive to teamwork and tranquility and harmony, right? And I feel like that's kind of your end goal here, especially since you have sort of the 6 of Pentacles energy as your overall energy. But definitely I'm seeing a lot of repeating numbers, right? So we have the 3 and the 3, we have the 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we have, that's it. But either way, 6 and 6. Yeah, so we have those number patterns, and I feel like a lot of you guys might be seeing number synchronicities in your own life, and I would highly recommend you guys taking the time to do some research into what your specific numbers that you're seeing are, because I'm feeling that it may very well affect you in a big way. And so just to like kind of recap this really fast, you have sort of this difficult energy here where there's somebody or some kind of a situation that's not very conductive to working together or getting things done, but you're moving towards victory and wish fulfillment. So in short, you don't have a whole lot to worry about here, Cancer. It's just a matter of moving forward into your energy of success, which, like I said before, with all these wands here that are ascending, you're going to move in there pretty fast. So that was your reading first time around, Cancer. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like or a comment because it really helps out the channel, and I personally really love to know if these readings resonate with you guys. But like I said before, I upload my new Cancer videos on Thursdays, but in the meantime, you guys are more than welcome to watch any of my other timeless readings that I have up on the channel. And with that being said, I hope to see you guys next time for your next reading.